Good evening. Welcome to Hungarian Public Media's News in English, Hungary Reports. I'm Híradó, bringing you today's news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Let's get started. A proposed personal income tax cut could also be added to the new Economic Protection Action Plan, the State Secretary for Tax Affairs told M1 News. Personal income tax in Hungary is currently 15%, which is one of the lowest in Europe, and it could further decrease.
Az adócsökkentések folytatódni fognak 2020-ban is.
The State Secretary for Tax Affairs said that a strong economy, a growing employment rate, and increasing salaries contribute to a larger budget income, which enables further tax cuts. Norbert Izer added that the reduction of taxes have an effect on everyone. For example, mothers of 4 children, approximately 40,000 women, won't have to pay personal income tax from January 1st. This allowance leaves about 61 million euros in the hands of families. Furthermore, from July 1st, working senior citizens will only have to pay 15% of their personal income tax. This is expected to cause the number of working pensioners, which exceeds 100,000 at the moment, to further increase. Moreover, all enterprises and companies will be eligible for the 2 percentage point reduction of social contribution tax, expected to launch at the beginning of July. This form of tax has decreased by 2/3 in the past 3 years. The reduction of other taxes has also stayed on the agenda. The government continues to believe that further tax cuts are beneficial, since despite the reductions in the past years, tax revenue has increased.
Természetesen az SZIA csökkentés is napirenden van.
Of course, the reduction of the personal income tax remains on the agenda, but we first have to examine the effect it would have on the budget. The timing of a potential reduction needs careful planning, and it depends on the strength of the budget. However, it does form a significant element in the proposal, the State Secretary explained. The most important aims of the second Economic Protection Action Plan is to keep the employment rate at its current level, to strengthen enterprises, and with the help of these to maintain economic growth. The government is expected to discuss the proposal in February.
Ticket sales tripled in some movie theaters during the winter break. Lots of cinemas are packed, even in the afternoon hours, because of all the kids and families attending. There were also lots of people at ice skating rinks. It's expected to stay this way until Sunday.
Children could test their sense of smell, hearing, and vision. And in another room, they got acquainted with physics playfully. Many people visit the Csopa Science Center during winter break. There are 250 interactive games to choose from. I'm very interested in physics, and that's why we came here. The activities are very interesting, this boy said. Going to the movies is another popular program during the winter break. This theater in the capital had lots of people already in the morning. We really like to see movies, this girl said. On average, the number of cinema visitors triples during the winter holidays. The program is chosen to cater to the little ones in the morning and to adults in the afternoon. Every day, about 12,000 to 13,000 people came to the cinema during the winter holiday. And this is the Adventure Center in the heart of Zselic in southwest Hungary. Children could entertain themselves on a 12-hectare climbing wall and try different activities at different difficulty levels. I like it because this way we don't sit at home. We move, climb, and slide. It's great, said this boy. Many people chose active relaxation during the break. Everyone who could made use of the ice in Debrecen. We're outside, but we're not cold. I love it, this girl said. The only thing most kids missed during the winter break this year was snow. And school is back in session on January 6th, this coming Monday, everywhere in the country.
Thanks to snow machines, skiing in the Hungarian mountains is also an option in the second half of the winter break. The ski park in the Matra range, the ski arena in Eplény in the Bakony region, and the Visegrad slopes near the capital are all open for visitors.
The spring-like conditions of recent weeks hasn't entirely been favorable for winter sports, but now that the weather has turned a bit chillier, several Hungarian ski centers have opened. We have 2 boys. They need exercise, otherwise it's madness at home, so sports definitely have a good effect on us, Anita Dezső said. Skiing is becoming increasingly popular in Hungary. Last year in Bakony alone, 8,000 individuals learned how to ski or snowboard. More and more people learn how to ski year by year at the ski park in Matra Szent István. I learned how to ski on a dry slope, Kincső Csizmadia said. Many families use the last days of the winter break to ski here. Most are returning guests. The ski slope in Mátra Szent István is a kind of established slope for us, so to speak. We come here quite often, and thank goodness, like before, we can ring in the new year with skiing, Lajos Nyakar said. Snow machines continuously cover ski slopes with snow. According to plans, in a week and a half, the slopes will be working at their full capacity. At present, the longest ski slope is 1.2 kilometers. The entire area open to skiing is 2 kilometers. And if the other slopes are opened, skiing grounds will amount to around 4 kilometers. Tomáš Arbeszkorn said. Ski slope operators say that if nights continue to boast of sub-zero conditions, then they can fabricate snow. They're hoping to be open without interruptions.
The annual firework return program has begun in Hungary. Regulation only allowed fireworks to be used until 6 a.m. on January 1st. Whatever is left over, vendors are required to take back until January 5th. Recent years have shown that few people use this opportunity, even though keeping them at home is prohibited and also very dangerous.
There are some who did not use all of their purchased fireworks on New Year's Eve. Regulation dictates that these dangerous materials must be brought back to the pyrotechnicians where they were purchased. The specialists then place the fireworks in a safe location. A year from now, they will be given back to their respective owners. If the customer does not use the product, then they must bring it back for safekeeping. We then store them until next year. At the end of the year, we notify them, and they either take the fireworks or they are destroyed, David Beretsky said. Faulty fireworks must be brought back as well, so that they can be destroyed. Experts say that it is very dangerous to keep unused or defective fireworks at home, mostly because if they are damaged, they can cause an explosion with the force of a hand grenade. As most individuals usually place their fireworks somewhere in the back of their garage, it can come to pass that they don't even remember that it's there. They don't pay attention to it, and that's when accidents happen, Krisztián Csókár said. The remaining or damaged Category 3 pyrotechnical materials, namely those that can only be utilized in open spaces, must be brought back to vendors by Sunday. Possession of such materials from Monday onwards is a violation of the law. The penalty is a fee of €456.
In the upcoming days, visitors of the Želíc Park of Stars can see meteorites and star formations. The activities will begin in the afternoon with a telescopic presentation of the sun, and the moon and the stars will also be examined after nightfall. Located 50 kilometers from Kaposvár, their planetarium will also be playing a movie about celestial bodies. Life doesn't stop just because it's winter in the Hungarian plain. Shepherds have a lot of work to do helping deliver young cattle. Visitors of the Hortobágy Center will see a real baby boom. 450 newborn calves joined the herd in recent weeks, and they expect 200 more to arrive soon. In their first months, baby cows are covered in reddish-beige fur, and they only get their well-known gray coat later on. That's all for today. Watch the English news every day at 11:20 p.m. local time or stream it anytime online. Coming right up are M1's other foreign language news broadcasts. Thanks for watching. Good night.